Okay, so good afternoon, all of you. This is the second lecture of our subject, industrial hydraulics and pneumatics. In the last lecture, we have discussed the syllabus, okay, and the unit content of each and every unit. Okay, then we have seen the turbo part, the textbook, everything, and we were discussing that the main point, that is why we want to study this subject. Okay, why we want to study this course. And another question arises is that what is the need of this course in the current scenario? Okay, so let us discuss this point. Okay, so you can see on the screen also. So the main question is that why we want to study this course. Okay, what is the need of this course in this current scenario? Okay, so as we all know that in the industry is going to depend more and more on the automation. Okay, today's industries are totally or depend more and more depends on the automation. Okay, for what purpose they are depending on automation? Because in order to achieve high productivity and high quality of the product, or I can say in order to increase the productivity and the quality of product, for that purpose every industry today in the today's scenario, they are depend on automation, correct? So due to that, they call that means it calls the remote and direct control of many production operations, manufacturing processes, then we can call material handling devices, etc., with less human intervention, in most of the activities. Okay, so automation is what we need to call the remote, that means the control and the direct control of many production operation, manufacturing processes, or material handling, okay, or other devices. Okay, for what purpose? To minimize the intervention of the human. Okay, that means we have to go for the automation, correct? So due to that, human beings in the future factory, okay, they are the just deskless worker. They are working. They will work as a deskless worker. Human being in the future factory are deskless worker. Okay, that is all the machine, whatever the tools are there, that will operate automatically. Okay, including your material handling and the storage devices also. Okay, so your human can work offline. Okay, as you can see in the nowadays also, many company worker, they are working from home. So human can work offline to control these, what are the production activities, what are the material handling activities happening in the industry. So that activity they can control from anywhere. Okay, that can control these activities using their smartphone, okay, or laptop. Okay, so now we are in the era of Internet of Things. Okay, that is IoT. Okay, so this is also automation. Now come to our fluid power. So this fluid power is one of the technology which is available for this automation. Okay, please, you can see in the screen also this last slide. Our fluid power is one of the technology which is available for automation. Okay, then fluid power. Now, what is mean by fluid power? That basic question arises. So this fluid power is a technology that deals with the generation, control, and transmission of the power using the most important point of using the pressurized fluid. Okay, we got the history point, that is in today's era industries wanted to go for totally automation, correct? So to go for automation, they have to go for the they have to minimize the intervention of the human. Okay, now to go for automation, we require the fluid power, because fluid power is the one of the technique which is available for the automation. And this fluid power or the automation is a part of the our today's IoT era. Okay, because to control automation, was to control anything from anywhere using your smartphone or using your laptop. You can control anything. Okay. For example, I can sit in my cabin, but I can control or I can monitor what are the activities happening in the workshop. Okay, it is called the automation. So this will happen due to the automation. Now, to make possible of that automation, we require the fluid power. Okay, so this fluid power is one of the technology which is available for the automation. Okay, now we came to the this point, fluid power. Now the basic question arises that what is this fluid power? Okay, what is this fluid power? So here I have written that the one definition that is fluid power is the technology that deals with the generation, control, and the transmission of the power. Once again, I will repeat: fluid power is the technology that deals with the generation, control, and transmission of the power using pressurized fluid. This the last statement is very important. Using pressurized fluid. Okay. Now, fluid means what? You can use both your that both liquid and gases are considered as a fluid. Okay, in this fluid power system. Okay, both liquid and gases are considered as a fluids in this fluid power system. Okay, so actually this fluid power is a muscle of the our today's industry. Okay, which is used to for example to push or pull or regulate and to drive the virtually all the machines, okay, of the our modern industry. We can take the example of JCB. Okay, we know the JCB how they are operating. Just if I can move the pedal, then automatically that jaw or what do we call the part of the JCB. Okay, it can move like this, like our hand. Okay, so that fluid power is the important. So due to that only I'm telling that fluid power is the muscle of the today's era. Okay, because we can use hydraulic system or the pneumatic system, that is fluid power system, to pull or to push or to regulate or to drive virtually all the machines, okay, from any point or from any location. Okay, using your smartphones or any laptop. Okay, so this is the need of the modern industry. And here also I have given the examples. Example you can see on the slide also. Fluid power stairs and the fluid power you can use for the stairs. Okay, for the steering purpose or the brakes in the automobiles or the launcher or in the industry of the aerospace, that is spacecraft. Then for the harvesting also, then crop cutting machines, mining purpose in the coal industry. Okay, then to drive the machine tools. Okay, and in the industry for the material handling purpose also, in the material handling devices also we can use hydraulic system or the pneumatic system. Okay, and along with that you can also use this fluid power system for to control airplanes, then for the processing in the food industry. Okay, to drill the teeth. Okay, in the production industry. Okay, and even for the transportation industry or for the transport also we can use this fluid power system. In that fluid power system you can take the example of hydraulic system as well as the pneumatic system. Okay, so this is just a basic examples. Okay, due to that from that you will get the knowledge of the why do we need to study this subject. Okay, now just one more thing I want to cover is that you can see in the screen. Okay, so here I have mentioned the major areas which are covered or covered. Okay, like all automobiles, then agriculture, then medical industry also. So these are the areas in which there is a huge scope for the fluid power. Okay, so we have to minimize the human efforts or the human intervention in that automation. Okay, and that should be efficiently and effective system should be there. Okay, as I have mentioned, the fluid power, in that fluid power system, we need pressurized fluid. So you can use liquid or the gases. Okay. So in fact, okay. So in fact, actually, it is impossible to find a manufactured product that has not been fluid powered in some way at some stages, or it's a production or the at the level of the distribution. Okay, it is almost impossible to find a manufacturing product that hasn't been used any fluid powered, okay, in any way, or in any stage of its production or the distribution. Okay, it is not possible, because if in the production, if you have not used any automation, then at the transportation or distribution, that time maybe it comes across any automation. Okay, so currently there is a revolutionary change, okay, has taken place in the field of fluid power technology. Okay, due to what purpose? Due to the integration of our electronics as a control. Okay, to control anything, we need an electronics device. So due to the integration of the electronics device as a control medium for your fluid power, for your fluid power component and the system, so that revolutionary changes happening currently. Okay, and again, due to the increase the sophisticated of the due to the increasing sophistication of the fluid power and allied fields of the energy engineering. Okay, so due to that, our fluid power driven machines, some driven machines are there now, so are that are now available to generate the more power and to get the higher accuracy in speed as well as force and the position control also. Okay, hence here I will say that this course is essential, this subject is essential in our engineering and technology field. Okay, for what purpose? To cope up in the modern industry, to tackle a variety of the problems, to tackle with the variety of the issues, situations which are arising in the today's modern industry, and to search for better solution to get the better solution in power transmission and the control areas. Okay, in our forthcoming technology. Okay, and the example now, which are the forthcoming technology? The first one is the IoT based all the technology. That means your smart manufacturing or digital manufacturing or industry 4, or digital manufacturing or IoT, all are the part of automation, or automation is a part of that. So if we want automation, that means we need to go for the fluid power. Okay, and to go for fluid power, we should know about the industrial hydraulics and pneumatic. So for that purpose, this subject is very important. Getting it? Okay, are you getting my point? Say yes or no. Are you getting or not? Why we need to study this course? What is the need of this course in curriculum as per our? Okay, now, so this was just a background of our syllabus. Okay, now let us start with the first chapter. Okay, now I will share the PPT. Okay, So let us start with the unit number 1. Okay, so our unit number 1 is the introduction to hydraulic system and hydraulic actuator, correct? Now we should know the content of our unit number 1. So here I have mentioned the contents: introduction to fluid power, then hydraulic system, then advantages, limitations, and the applications of hydraulic system. Okay, so this was the order. The introduction to fluid power is there, no? So that is the basic part, and after that main hydraulic part will start. Okay, in that we have to first see advantages, then limitation, application of hydraulic system, then component of hydraulic system, and the first component will start, that is a hydraulic actuator. Okay, so about the hydraulic actuator we have to see its types. One is the main type is the linear, and second is the rotary. So rotary, these are the two types. So about that linear and rotary, we have to see the working, basic working principle, construction, okay, everything. Okay, it's a symbolic representation. Okay, Indian standard, as per the Indian standard, every component have the, it's a symbol that we have to see. And then we have to go for seals and packing. About that we have to see the types, then material used for the seals and the packing, then its application, and lastly we have to go for the cushioning effect about the packing and seals. Okay, now for to learn anything, okay, we should have some objective or aim to learn that new thing. So here a small question arises is that what is the learning objective or what is the learning aim about this first chapter. So here I have mentioned that while studying this unit, okay, or while studying this unit, students will be able to, first is to understand the concept of fluid power. Students will be able to understand the concept of fluid power. This is the first objective or aim. Then second, students will be able to recognize and explain the advantages and disadvantages of hydraulic system. Students will be able to recognize and explain advantages and disadvantages of hydraulic system. Then students will be able to will be able to understand and describe the basic working principle and construction of different hydraulic actuator. Lastly, students will be able to recognize types, applications, materials of seals and packing. So these are the of our this unit number. The first point, that is in today's industry, in today's modern era or in the industry, almost all the development of which then transmission and utilization of power. Once again, I will repeat. Almost all the development of our present level, it totally depends on the evaluation of method for the generation, the distribution, and utilization of power. Okay, utilization of power. So whatever the energy requirement of the world is there, no? Energy requirement of world, it increases at a faster rate day by day. energy requirement of the world is currently increases day by day, and it is fastly increasing. So this increasing demand for power, the increasing demand for power requires for the continued development of this increasing demand of the power that requires the development of methods for power. One is the power generation, power transmission and controller, and its utilization. It totally depends on the methods for power transmission, power control, and utilization. Okay, so now the point comes, that is the fluid power. So this our fluid power technology plays an important role in this task. Okay, in this task means what? In the development methods for the power transmission, control, and utilization. So for that purpose, our fluid power technology plays an important role in this task. And also, our fluid power, it promises to be even more important in the future also, because this in the modern industry we require automation. So to go for automation, we require the fluid power. Okay, so this is the introduction about the fluid power. Now the question arises that about the fluid power. Brief, I will tell the brief about the fluid power. So what are the use of fluid power is there now? So that use means that to help human being. Okay, that is that is to help a human is a human being is probably as a old, okay, as a citizen civilization itself. Okay, once again I will just tell that the use of fluid power to help human being is probably as old as civilization itself. Okay, so this is quite evident from the order the point I'm going to tell now, so that you are quite evident for that facts. Okay, now the first fact about the fluid power is that, for example, what is our fluid? That means water is, you know, so that in older days that water as a fluid was used to generate power through the water wheels. Correct? See the evolution, how the evolution of the fluid happened. Okay, in older days, okay, water as a fluid was used to generate the power through the water wheels. Okay, so this was the first era. Then water as a fluid was transported or the pumped for irrigation purpose. How they have pumped or transported for irrigation purpose? By means of the water wheels. Then in the third stage, what are the river? Okay, that is a river fluid was used as a transportation, means to move from one place to the another. Okay, using our logs of the wood. That means we can call in Marathi woody. Okay, logs of the wood. Okay, for example, I'm telling in Marathi. लाकडापासून एक नाव तयार करत होते पहिले. Okay, so that was the one era of the evolution. And after that, the fluid, okay, for example, the wind was used to propel our ship. Okay, so this is the evolution. And now our wooden walls, okay, were used to control wall. Okay, wooden walls were used to control water as a that water will be as a fluid. Okay, that wooden walls were used to control water flow through the bamboo pipes. So this was the old era. So since from that point till date, the fluid power technology has been advancing. That means the evolution happening. Okay, since that point to the today's era, the fluid power technology has been advancing. Okay, quite remarkable. Okay, that means development happening step by step. So this use of fluid power equipment is increasing steadily. Okay, throughout the in our world. Okay, the use of fluid power equipment is increasing steadily throughout the world. Okay, not only in the industry sector, but also in household application also. Okay, in household application. And today we find that the application of our fluid power are in mechatronics. Okay, then in the production, then aerospace, then defense, etc. Okay, in all areas, in the all field, we are seeing that fluid power is implemented. Okay, again nowadays this fluid power equipment. Okay, what are the fluid power equipments are there? No, so that equipments are used in every step of the industry life or every walk of industry life, such as for example hydraulic elevator. Hydraulic elevator, everybody knows hydraulic elevator, correct? So in that also we are using the fluid power. So in the every walk, every step in the industry life, we are seeing that fluid power equipments are used. So like hydraulic elevator, then hydraulic presses are there, hydraulic jacks are there, then hydraulic rams are there. Okay, then pneumatic cranes available. Okay, the pneumatic hand tools available. Okay, then air brake systems of our automobile. In that also we are seeing that numerical, sorry, we are seeing that pneumatic system is used, pneumatic power system, air brake system of the automobile. Then in the railway coaches, in the railway coaches also we can see pneumatic power system is used. Then for the robotics, okay, mechanisms in the robots also we can see the hydraulics and pneumatic parts are used system. Then earth moving equipment, our dumper, tailor, okay, then executor, yeah, we can say coqueland, JCB. So all are the equipments in that we are used. We can see that our fluid power systems are used. Okay, so this is a areas or the field where we have the application of the fluid power. Okay, see, this is a development of fluid power. Start from the water was used for the generating the power using the wheels. From that to this point, the digital manufacturing or smart manufacturing. So this is called the evolution. Okay, so this was the just basic, and in this our chapter we are going to discuss the about the fluid power type, that is the hydraulics and pneumatic, and in detail about the hydraulic system we are going to see this chapter. Okay, now this was about the fluid power. Now, okay, I just discuss the basic. Now in the standard definition, how you will define about that fluid power, that is what is mean by fluid power. Okay, what is mean by fluid power? So as we know that our fluid means what? Fluid is a substance. In the fluid mechanics subject we have learned that fluid is a substance which is capable of flowing. Okay, fluid is a substance, okay, and which is capable of flowing. Therefore fluid can be either a liquid or either gas. Okay, so fluid means what? It may be your liquid or it may be your a gas. So in terms of fluid power, okay, this fluid power, you can refer to the use of fluids. Okay, that means the use of fluid means your liquid as well as gas for the development of method for power transmission, then control and the utilization. Okay, we can use this fluid for what purpose? For the development of development of methods for transmission, then controlling and the utilization. Okay, that is a fluid power. So your fluid power may be different in standard words. I can say our fluid power may be defined as the technology that deals with the generation, control and transmission of power using pressurized fluid. fluid. Okay. Definition. Please listen once again. Fluid power may be defined as the technology that deals with the generation, control, and transmission of power using pressurized fluid. This is a definition. Now the question arises that what is its types? That is a classification. So in fact, this our fluid power is a general term. Normally, this is not some innovation. Okay, this is just a general term. Fluid power is a general term, and actually, this fluid power system can be further divided. This fluid power system actually further divided into two type. This our fluid power system is divided into the two type. One is the hydraulic system, hydraulic power system, and another is the pneumatic system. Okay, now this classification happen depending on the fluid medium which is used to transmit the force. Okay, depending upon fluid medium which is used to transmit the force, depending on that our fluid power system are divided into the two types. Okay, one is the hydraulic system and pneumatic system. Okay, now another small question arises is that what is the fluid system? Okay, in one line I can say the fluid system, the hydraulic system employs the liquid, okay, as a fluid. Hydraulic system is what? Which employs liquid, okay, such as your water, petroleum oils, and the synthetic oil as a fluid medium. If your liquid is a fluid medium, then that system is called hydraulic system. And if the system employs gas, then that system is called pneumatic system. If your fluid power system employs gas as a fluid medium, okay, now that gas means mostly commonly used gas means the compressed air. So that time that system is called pneumatic system. Okay. So this is just a basic. Now there are two types of the fluid system. There are two different types of fluid system. What is the fluid transport? Fluid power. I am not talking about the fluid power system. Before that fluid system, and fluid system having the two types. One is the fluid transport system, and another is the fluid power system. Okay, one is the fluid transport system, and second is the fluid power system. Now, what is the difference between this fluid transport system and fluid power system? That we'll see now. Okay, so this fluid transport system. Okay, so the objective of this fluid transport system is to transport or to deliver fluid from one place to the another place. For what purpose? To achieve some useful purpose. Fluid transport system is what? It's a objective or aim is of this fluid transport system is to transport or the deliver fluids from one place to the another place to achieve some useful purpose. Okay, general. Okay, or this is just basic fluid transport system. Okay, fluid to transport fluid or deliver fluid from one place to another place, okay, to achieve some useful purpose. So that system is called a fluid transport system. What is the example? So here I will give some examples of this fluid transport system. One is the transport of water from water reservoir. Okay, such as water reservoir means what? Such as your wells or reservoir. So transport of water from the well or reservoir to houses or the industry using the pipeline. That is called the fluid transport system. Or transport of the petroleum oil or gas from one country to the another through our oil or gas pipeline. That is also one of the example of fluid transport system. Now question arises is that what is meant by fluid power systems? So fluid power system is what? The fluid power system are preliminarily designed to perform work. Fluid power system is a system which is normally designed to perform the work. Okay, to perform the work. For that purpose, what a system is designed, that is called the fluid power system. And that is this. What are the fluid power systems are there? So these systems are uses. Okay, this systems use pressurized fluids. Okay, pressurized fluids they are using for useful mechanical movements. Okay, to produce some useful mechanical movement work to complete a desired work, produce some mechanical movement, and to produce mechanical movement we need pressurized fluid. So that total system is called the fluid power system. Okay, once again I repeat, this fluid power system use pressurized fluid for what purpose? To produce some mechanical movement, useful mechanical movement. For what purpose? To accomplish a desired work. Okay, now what are the basic example? What are the basic examples of fluid power system? So one is the normally the oil is used to in various constructions and earth moving equipment. Okay, oil is used in various construction and earth moving equipment to accomplish the desired movement. Okay, and hence to perform the desired work. For that purpose, oil is used. So that system is called fluid power system. Then our compressed air. That compressed air is used in pneumatic cranes or the pneumatic jacks to produce the required crane movement. Okay, or required movement. So that system also is called the fluid power system. Okay. Now in the next lecture, we'll start the methods of transmission power. Okay, that is basic. Okay, up till now we are just discussing the basic. Yet we have not started the hydraulic part. I am just a prerequisite. I'm just teaching you the prerequisite for the our hydraulics. Okay, just a basic. Okay, whether are you getting my point or not? Say yes or no. समजतंय का नाही?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Whether my voice is audible to you all, are you getting or not? Whatever I am telling, whether are you getting or not?
Yes, sir. We understand properly.
Okay, okay. So now I request you all, please write down your roll number in the chat box. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Write down your roll number in chat box, and you can leave this meeting, no problem. Okay. In the next lecture, I will discuss this. I will just show you. Okay, this method of transmission power. Okay, I am starting from the, I have started from the that history. Okay, basic, and then we'll go for the pneumatic hydraulics. Okay, thank you very much. Please write down your roll number, and then you can leave this meeting. Is anybody remaining to write a roll number? Please write down. Bhupendra, Ruturaj Kale, Sainath Karande, Prashant Mali. If you have written roll number, you can leave this meeting, no problem.